Streets talk about. If it ain't making money, ain't nothing to talk about. Keep my mind on them stacks, cause that green give you cloud. If it's bread making, baby, I'ma always go that route. I done put my work in the streets, rapping shot on these beats. A lazy man gon' stop, but the grind I always gon' eat. Everybody can't do what I do, that's why I'm crushing your crew. From Chi-Town, Memphis, Tennessee, and all through the loop. I'm so fresh and so new, got a hot album too. I done came out of nowhere and I'm taking all of these suckers juice. I keep my promo on them poles, keep that powder out my nose. I'm staying focused, man, with 1 million copies sold. Say my name. What's my name? Say my name. Stayed on my green. I ain't never gonna let nobody talk me out of rolling with my team. Y'all know what I mean. It's money hungry fiends. They think they can outsmart you by selling you a dream. But I stay grinding cause I'm bread making, homie. And they can't figure me out because they really don't know me. You got that paper, show me. My mama didn't name me Toby. These suckers want slaves, but I'm shaking them like Kobe. It's real in the field. I'm the lion on the meal. I'm the hollow point tip pointing at you ready to kill. These suckers better chill, but I ask brother Will. The king is in the building, so you haters take a meal. Say my name. What's my name? Say my name. Yeah.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Listen, y'all. Listen, about last night. Did not go how we planned it to go last night. About last night did not end up with some of us that does cheerlead and campaign for Angel Reese. Did not go the way that we wanted it to go last night, but it's all a part of basketball. Those of us that wants to cheer on Caitlin Clark and the Indiana Fever, it went a perfect night in expression. Those of us that has the good graces for wanting Raven Johnson to be successful, she looked good last night. Last night was a night of basketball, of course, on a Thursday night, June the 4th. The Atlanta Dream and the Indiana Fever collide. The two mega giants, the biggest players of the WNBA outside of Asia Wilson, but the two biggest, most talked about players, collided last night, and their teams came with them. Welcome to the Gingerbread Man Show. This is Steady Serv'n Sports ENT, an extension of Simply Ball Dropping Podcast with my main man, K-Sap. What's up, K-Sap? What's going on? Shout out to the Full Court Trio. Shout out to the Players Club. Shout out to my family that's in the chat. Sister Felicia, of course, always here. Ray, hey, I see you up in here. I appreciate you. Good morning. Good morning, Sister Felicia. Which IG? This is my IG. I'll put it in here. Good morning, Green Thumb. How you doing, baby girl? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? This is my IG, Sister Felicia _ ENT Sports. Okay, it should come up. But if you put in Steady Serving Sports in Google, it also come up. But y'all listen, I would like to say, man, you know, if you like to support this channel and help this channel be great, please give a super chat or a super sticker. And I'll read them off, your super chats off, because I have an agenda and a program that I'm going to set off today. And a lot of you guys are my friends, family, and of course, the people that's been with me A1 day one to raising this program, this podcast, this show. And also, man, share it. If you're here early, share it with others. Make sure they come over and see what's going on. Those who have not had a chance to see me in your cell phone, just share. I appreciate everybody because the shares has went up. Over 60,000 has been sharing in the last 28 days. And this is really, really big for the channel and the growth. I appreciate it, man. Hit the like button. Also subscribe if you ain't subscribed and become a member. Today is Friday night. Just got paid. Party hunting. Feeling right. Spend that money with me. Be a member of the show. And if you would love to be a member of this show and become a bread maker today, hey, do so. Because this right here, this place over here, we acknowledge our people. We support our people. We are ones who give our people the best feeling as possible. But today's subject is about last night. And last night, they keep putting O up there. I don't know why they keep putting O. But listen, last night, the two Giants went at it face to face. And it was like, it was like head to head going in the first quarter. But then you start to see the fever start to pull away. You start to see going towards the halftime. I was like, okay, we down a little bit. It's all right. You know, we've got to gather ourselves together because, of course, we all know that Atlanta goes into the halftime and come out in the third quarter to win, which they did. But it just wasn't enough to put them over the hump. They went into the locker room, discussed what's going on, but we didn't have a cure for what was actually going on. We had a situation where Ryan Howard was not nowhere to be found. Ryan Howard was being looked at, looked away, and looked on and looked upon to find out what's going on with her. And I don't know if this really was the case. I don't know if she was bothered before going on to the court. But whatever the case is, when you own a 9450, you have to come, show up, and show out. This was a Commissioner Cup game. This was not a regular game. It was not a regular season game to get prepared for. This was a Commissioner Cup game, means that it counts for an mid-season award that you and your team want to accomplish to make sure that you guys are on course to go to the playoffs. This was the same thing that the Indiana Fever did last year when they won the Commissioner's Cup last year. They also went deep into the playoffs. That shows you and gives you a gauge exactly where you at, pretty much. Yes, a lot of people like, oh, yeah, but it's mid-season awards and this and that. That don't really mean nothing. It means a lot because it's a mid-season award, and it shows and it gives you a gauge on where their team is at this point. It gives you a gauge on how far you have to go to get yourselves right, to get into the playoffs, so that you guys can be able to galvanize and get yourself deep, and maybe for a chip in the championship run. Everybody saw what was going on last night. Everybody heard the cries of the fans last night. We had a late night show last night, and I'm just saying it was a serious conversation. What's going on, Mr. Dixon? What's going on? Hit that like button, y'all, when y'all come in. How you doing, brother? Jonathan, much love. It was a serious thing to talk about. And what I will say is that, you know, yes, it's only game 9. It's 33 more games to play. It's a lot of games left. It's a whole summer to go around. And of course, y'all, of course, we all have to be patient and let um, our players develop into a certain type of jail. You got a few more games until we know exactly how it's going to go. We got a few more games to see if they're able to make things right with one another. We got a few more games to see if Ryan Howard will not fade away in moments like this. Because in moments like this, I'm going to just tell y'all straight up. In moments like this, Angel Reese is best at moments like this because she can stay the glue. She just won her team. Wake up. Let's go. Let's do this. Let's go. Let's go. Pick up the energy. Let's get it going. This is what she does. But right now, she's finding her way. This is a new team, and she's the new person on deck, and she came to their team. So she's trying to see how things go. But y'all all know how Angel is. She's going to wait a minute. She's going to sit back, and she's going to, you know what I mean, look at everything, and then she does her thing on how she did in the very first year. Here in Chicago, she took charge and said, hey, wait a minute. Something ain't right. Somebody ain't spunky enough. This is what got to change. And I'm going to let you know how I feel about it and take her position where it needs to go. So I don't want anybody, oh, Angel ain't getting the ball enough. Yeah, she's not. Angel's not being looked at. No, she's not. Because these players are used to when it comes down and them going into war. See, when you practice a certain thing, practice is a little bit different than real game action. And these girls, the Atlanta Dream girls, are used to what they're used to, right? They've been to war with each other and they look for each other, the ones that they have already been in war with and knows the response of certain ones. They have to fit in Angel into that muscle memory. I know they like, oh no, bro, Claude, you know, Angel, this 9 games in, they should already be knowing and looking for Angel. Well, not necessarily. Not necessarily, because me being a player of the game, I understand when you got a new piece that comes, a new piece, you just ain't really got that type of trust. Especially if you have those things and those moments where she has missed layups. You've had those moments where she has missed from the 3-point line and had air balls. But you also had moments where you know that she's going to get the ball off the rim. So you take advantage and put the ball up a little bit more. You look at her a little bit less as a scorer, which she is. You look at her a little bit less as a playmaker, which she is. And you kind of like get used to, you know, the swing of things of how you had it last year, where you feel like you played a perfect year last year, but the playoffs didn't go exactly how you schemed it because you were short an Angel Reese. Just note that, and those players that come over here to watch and see and look at this recording, know that you were short an Angel Reese. Understand that your team, the Atlanta Dream, was short Angel Reese. Fell short to this team that you fell short to last year. Last night, you would think that they had in their head to have some get back coming. What's up, Ailey? I see you. I see you being with me consistent. I appreciate it so much. Nicole, I see you up in the building. Step, I see you, Step. Yeah, look, over here, it seems like Angel Reese is probably one of the most talented bigs in the game. Angel Reese definitely have been in a serious mode of coming over into Atlanta. I want to address this. It says, Jonathan, the fever is tomorrow. My bad. Let me see. This is the one. Okay, let me address this. Cole Smalls, man, stop it. You sound like those Clarkies. Maybe you are one of them. Hey, listen, y'all, be kind to one another in the chat, man. Y'all could go at it. I just wanted to let y'all know that I love everybody that's coming in the building. Brian Lewis, I see you up in here. I see you, Jabear's channel. Oh, my people. It's my people, the Bears channel. I see you. Listen. So Angel is finding her way, guys. No need to get upset. Angel understands what she needs to do, and she did that. Angel Reese understands that Atlanta was here before Angel, and Atlanta gonna be here after Angel, right? When Angel leave and decide to pack it up, if she would decide to retire in Atlanta, which that probably almost never happens, but if she desires to retire in Atlanta, it has to be for the long haul. It has to be, everyone has to have an understanding of what this team is about, what this team will be about, and how they're going to have to coexist with one another. They cannot exist with flaws of this type of nature, if that makes sense. They can't coexist with each other when you have a simple big that's in the middle of the paint and she flashes you and you're not able to get her the ball when she's open. This was a problem that Angel Reese went through and have been going through for the last 2 years on the Chicago Sky. Why would she come to another team that cannot seem to get her the ball? Therefore, when Pow Pow is in, Pow Pow looks for Angel. Pow Pow been throwing to bigs ever since her college tenure, so she knows how to get it into a big naturally. Now, Bro Claude, are you saying that Pow Pow is better than Jordan Canada? I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that the second year Gamecock on their team has to be put in when it's necessary for the team to be able to actually exist and function the right way. It is a situation where the team has to be able to gel with one another. It is a situation where Pow Pow may be just your person to put in, Carl Semesco, when you're trying to make sure your bigs are active. You have to be able to peep game and see what it is and make a thing a thing. You have to be able to look at something and say, maybe I need to make the adjustment to put Pow Pow in because Angel has to get involved in this game. Okot has to get involved in this game. Nas know how to go to the corner to be able to shoot up threes, and sometimes, if Nas is playing down low, you got to find Nas. But they don't have really too much trouble of finding Nas, and that's because I know a lot of people say, well, Nas Hillman seen Bro Claude to be getting the ball. Why they can't find Angel? I just told you guys and I explained you guys as I analyzed and looked at the game once again, another time again, one more time again. Last night, they only are doing T. Camilla. Hey, baby, big dog. I see you in the building. They're only doing muscle memory. They have went to war with each other last year, so they're getting used. This game 9, and in a game like this, I seen that this game kind of shined a bigger light on them not finding Angel. That's because they were going to what they know. They knew. I mean, they know one another. You know what I mean? They don't really know Angel. So this is the thing. What happened is they couldn't find her last night. They went to the people that they went to war with, and it just didn't work out. Ryan Howard actually didn't even shoot. She shot the ball 9 times. So I think that this whole panicking thing, it's okay. It's only game 3. I mean game 9. It's only game 9. It's early in the season. It's 33 more games left in the season. This is something to be fixed. You guys settle down. Score Brian Nation. I see you, Anthony Green. So, you know, guys, calm down. It's all systematical. It's all the type of things that we know that they needed to work on. It's all the type of things that we know that Angel ain't really taking it personal. She knows that she's a new piece on this team. She knows what needs to happen with each other. She knows that chemistry is not just developed. Chemistry is natural, and it's naturally developed. You understand? So she ain't freaking out about nothing. She ain't freaking about nothing. Yesterday, you know what I mean, they wasn't able to find Angel, and they was not consistent on doing so. And we all are frustrated because we wanted to beat the Indiana Fever. We wanted to beat the Fever. The fans that follow Angel, that are Angel Reese fans, wanted to beat the Fever. And, of course, the Atlanta Dream fans wanted to beat the Fever last night also. But the lack thereof in the play of your stars has to be there. The play of your stars cannot be in this situation. We had Nas Hillman with 12 points. She was 3 for 8 from the field, 2 for 4 from the 3-point line, and 4 for 4 from the free throw line. She had 5 rebounds, 1 assist, and 1 steal. And Angel Reese, she played 31 minutes, guys. She had 11 points, 4 for 9 from the field, 0 for 1 from the 3, 3 for 4 from the free throw line. She had 10 rebounds, 3 assists, 4 turnovers, and 2 block shots. Alicia Gray, she had 13 points. She was 5 for 18. She put Alicia Gray tried. She was putting up shots. They just didn't fall. She kept on, you know what I mean, doing what she needed to do. She shot, she was 0 for 4 from the 3-point line and 3 for 3 from the free throw line. 1 rebound, 2 assists, 1 turnover, and 2 steals. So Alicia Gray put up a fight. She was trying to do the best that she was. It was an off night, but it was not a situation where she did not fight back on whatever the score or whatever she was trying to deal with herself and being off the way she was. You know, shooters shoot. Sometimes they shoot out of games. A lot of times, a lot more times, a good shooter shoot themselves into games. And Alicia Gray is a good shooter. This was just one of those games where she shot herself out of the game. And Jordan Canada had 13 points. She was 4 for 12, 2 for 5 from the 3, 3 for 4 from the free throw line. She had 3 rebounds. She had 7 assists, 3 turnovers, 2 steals. So, Jordan Canada, Jordan Canada is a small player, right? She's not a bad player. She's a two-time champion. She knows how to win. She was a part of the winning team. She was active on the winning team. So it's not a situation of the intensity or her not wanting to win. She has to continue to learn how to win with this team and bring her knowing and knowledge to this team so that they can win. Ryan Howard disappeared. She had 8 points, 2 for 9 from the field. She was 2 for 5 from the 3-point line, 2 for 3 from the free throw line. She had 4 rebounds, 2 turnovers, 3 steals. If Ryan Howard was a 3rd-tier player or even a 2nd-tier player, I can accept the 8 points of helping this team. She cannot have 8 points for this team. Ryan Howard is one of the main productive players on this team, and she puts up a multitude of shots that could have a chance to go in. And everyone has faith in Ryan Howard. We do believe that she's a shooter, and she could play this game of basketball. My main man, 100 grand, Magic Man Hero. Peace and abundance, divine blessings, almighty gingerbread man. Same thing, my almighty Magic Man Hero. Assalamu alaikum. Family, I give thanks to our sustainer for you. Let me type this right. Caitlin Clark holds Ryan Howard to less than 10 points. Yes, sir. Absolutely. She didn't even get in double figures. It was like she evaporated with this whole thing. It was like, hey, Sister Cher, what's up, Doc? I see you. Welcome back, Doc. Y'all make sure you hit the like button with my family when y'all come on in. Make sure y'all hit the like button. I appreciate y'all and love y'all. Okot had 7 points. She played 9 minutes. She gave you 7 points. She was 3 for 5 from the field. She was 1 for 2 from the free throw line. She had 3 rebounds and 1 block shot. She had 9 minutes, Chet. Just imagine if she had more minutes. In the 5 minutes of play, she was very productive. In the 5 minutes of play that she was able to play, she was very, very productive. And I think that Semesco stuck to what he knows and was trying to let it play out, but that was not a good strategy. Hey, ho, house, what's happening? 5344. Hit the like button and subscribe. If you ain't subscribed already, please. Thank you. Hey, I think Semesco, he stuck to his guns. He got stubborn in his way of challenging the girls to do something different. He did not change up his scheme. And I will say that was probably why the outcome was the way it was. Coach Semesco, in his conference last night, I just really wasn't clear on actually what he was talking about when it came to him having to change the scheme, or is he going to stay that way? So we'll go over that once again. Head coach Semesco.
Off to a really slow start offensively. I give Indiana a lot of credit. They were locked in to the game plan. They did it really well. I thought we were making a run a couple times, but whenever we made a run, they came back with a big basket. Give them credit. They deserve the win today, and we're gonna have to just get better. And I think we will.
Shot quality, I guess. Were you happy with the shots you were getting?
It depends on the part of the game. At the beginning of the game, no, we were taking some really tough shots, but we're dribbling too much. The ball's moving too little, and then the quality of our screening is just not very good right now. So we have to start working together to create better shots instead of just relying on one-on-one play. So that'll be something that we work on.
How much of that is just time together?
Well, I think it'll just get better because we're going to work on it and we're going to emphasize it and we're going to keep bringing it up until it gets better.
You mentioned just before the game that you knew they would come out with energy. Did you have energy that you wanted to see at the start?
Yeah, I thought defensively we were really good in the first quarter. I thought we were competing on that end. I thought we were making things tough. But I think we let our lack of offensive production kind of mess with our overall energy. Sometimes when you're not shooting it well or you don't finish around the rim well, you let it affect other parts of the game. And that's something you can't afford to do when you're not making shots. You can't have those letdowns, even for a couple minutes, all of a sudden a tornado run.
Yeah, I'm sorry, y'all. So Jordan Canada and Nas Hillman was at the table after this, and they were laughing and smiling. There's nothing to laugh about. There's nothing to smile about. This was a serious game. This game was about the Commissioner's Cup. This was like a semi-mini playoff game. This was not something that you're supposed to take lightly, but Nas Hillman is young. Nas Hillman is very young. So I understand that Nas Hillman only understands when she not getting her calls or being frustrated on the way that she gets handled in a game or something that she didn't like personally in the game. So I understand from maturity level that Nas Hillman, her frustration only comes from her able to be able to bring it in this game. So by her being young, she's very young, so she's not reached the maturity. Hopefully during this season she'll understand what it is. But I'm surprised at Jordan Canada for not bringing, because she's the two-time champion. She understands that the atmosphere has to be serious. What's going on, Max? What's going on, Pretty? She understands that it has to be a certain type of intensity when these type of games come. Sister Shell, I see you in the building. It shouldn't have been chuckles and laughter at the table. It should have been seriousness and what they need to do to move forward. It should have been a situation, say I disagree, because they lost doesn't mean they have to be mad about it. We don't know what they're smiling about. No, they was laughing about on the table. Listen, whatever they was laughing about, Sister Felicia, you ain't gonna see Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen at the table. You're not gonna see those great ones who won at the table laughing. At Kobe, you already know Kobe Bryant was no nonsense. No nonsense. They couldn't be chuckling at the table on Kobe Bryant's team, Michael Jordan's team. They were not going to be chuckling and doing all of that stuff when you see those great ones, those champions, when they go to the table in this type of Commissioner Cup game in the NBA, when you have those ones who have been there. See, this is a championship running team right now. We're going for the chip. It's serious business. See, Wemby ain't smiling. He's not playing with nobody. He wasn't playing with nobody when they won. When they were sitting in game 6, if you can remember the interview, when they lost game 6, Wemby was not smiling, chuckling about anything. He barely even wanted to talk to the press. But he did his job to talk to the press, to communicate with the press. Yes, this is a serious game. When it's the Commissioner Cup, this is a semi-professional. This is a semi-playoff game. This shows you exactly where you are or how far you have to go. So yes, no, sister. I mean, we could agree to disagree, but I feel like you don't come in this type of game. You're playing the Indiana Fever. If it was anybody else, cool. But we know the tension. We know that Indiana, what the history of it is. All of what has been done with Angel, all of the things that has been done with us and her and Ryan Howard getting into it last year. You know what Indiana has. So chuckling, I mean, yeah, you can look at all, bro, Claude, you point out, you know, that ain't the main thing. No, the main thing is the seriousness of the game. And all I was saying was, in maturity, in certain things, they would not have to do that. And no, I don't know what they were chuckling for, but I understand that you ain't supposed to be laughing at no goddamn on table when you done lost. You know what I mean? So when you lost, I understand. Me and you, we 100. You have a right to feel that way. You have a 1,000. I could be wrong, but from what I've experienced in my years, this was a game not to be played with. And the performance that was done, in Indiana, you was short. You was very short of change. And Ryan Howard did not show their face. Her face in the chat at all. It says all that giggling and smiling fall a lot on the coach. It start with him. Yeah, because Becky, you know what I mean? In this type of game, we seen the GOAT star crying. You know, in this type of game. Maybe it's just because I'm intense about it and I know, you know what I mean? You could be right, Sister Felicia. All I'm saying is that, you know, I think that the intensity, the whole game, outside of Angel and Alicia Gray, did not have any urgency. Monique Billings, Aaliyah Boston, Kelsey Mitchell, Lexi Hall, and Caitlin Clark was the starters of the game. Monique Billings, she's trying to find her way. She had a total goose egg. You know, she had a total goose egg. Monique Billings is definitely a person that's trying to fit in and get in where you fit in. And it's like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if this actually going to work, because 13 minutes with 0 points, and this is a player that was, you know, on the USA team and play and up for a candidacy to be going to play with the USA team, and she did well with the unit. But it seems like Monique Billings really trying to find her footing on the Indiana Fever. A goose egg, she can't have it, especially being in the starting five with this team. Monique Billings has to find her way to be more productive. Oh, my fault, Max. Let me give you your kudos. Thank you. All giggles and smiles fall a lot on the coach. It starts with him. Yeah, absolutely. But you know, some people, you know, some people just want to be, you know, some people just want to work loose and freely. That's cool with me. You know, me being a drill sergeant and being in the military, you know, I look at it a little bit different because I'm training people to do serious things. So I just, you know, in how I train people, even in my own children, it's a certain time that you have to, you know, if I'm in an intense moment, they know how to conduct themselves or what I expect in a certain situation to produce. That's just the drill sergeant in me. I could be wrong though. Like Sister Felicia ain't wrong. It says, where my baby Sister Felicia at? I didn't see you get. Oh, show did, girl. You better get up out of here. You better know that I love you up in here. Let me correct my mistake. See, I could make a mistake. I could be wrong. Sister Felicia gonna slap me in the face, y'all, because that's my sister. She be communicating. She be communicating and dropping them gems on me all the time on TikTok. Hey, it says, I think he should allow Angel to play power forward full time. Use JC, AG, and Ryan Howard as shooters. Angel's a better passer. We know it's Ryan Howard team, but you got to have a contingency plan. Biggs, pick and roll. We win yesterday. Absolutely, Sister Felicia. I didn't see a real pick and roll happen yesterday. I didn't see one. So I could be wrong, but I didn't see one pick and roll. I did see Angel get a ball to Ocott and find Ocott. I did see that, but that wasn't off a pick and roll. That was seeing Ocott flash and Angel seeing her over the top and getting her the ball. But I agree on that too, Sister Felicia, but she also got to play someone. She got to play some of that point forward. You know what I'm saying? She has to be in the mix or get herself in the mix sometimes. You know, if they're not going to find her when they're down there, because obviously in the half-court sets, they're not finding her. I mean, this is not just last night's game. We've been talking about and complaining about this since game one. they have not really been finding her the way we want to. And by per the stats or her stats, it's going to be hard for the All-Star game recommendation. She is under her average right now with this team, which we expected it to drop off just a little bit because why? She's on the team with three-point shooters that shoot a high volume of shots. But we also thought by them shooting a high volume of shots, Angel will be able to make it up on those misses because we know how she rebounds the ball. We knows how intensity of an offensive person that she is when it comes to that ball coming up off the rim and putting it back. We know that, so we didn't calibrate that her average would be she would be under her average as of right now. But we're gonna get on track. That's for some Mesco to figure out. Thank you, Sister Felicia, for the $10 super chat. I love you, girl. And listen, Sister Felicia be knowing what she be talking about, and she an investigative person. So she be going and making sure whenever she bring us something, she done looked into it. Big Dog Sports, thank you for the $10 super chat. My brother that always support here. The Fever played a lot of zone and drop coverage last night, but instead of collapsing the zone by driving to the cup, they continued to shoot threes, and they didn't attack CC or KM on defense. Bad coaching. Yeah, Kelsey Mitchell. If they would have attacked Kelsey Mitchell, because Kelsey Mitchell also short. If Jordan Canada short, we done seen Kelsey Mitchell get cooked by bigger players, and I'm sure that Alicia Gray, when Kelsey Mitchell had her, that's why they were switching. You didn't see how Stephanie White was hatting Kelsey Mitchell when Alicia Gray started getting in rhythm. Oh yeah, and switched and put Lexi Hall on her, then switched and put Sophie Cunningham on her, then switched again, and some of the times. That's why I'm saying some of the times, y'all, Sophie Cunningham was on Angel. They supposed to barbecue chicken that. They're supposed to find that. That's supposed to be identified. It's very emotional person, so sometimes in certain situations, tears just fall. Yeah, she does that anyway. She very emotional, but she knows how to contain her emotions. She plays good. I like when she's fiery. I don't like to Sister Felicia's point, I don't like when they just dull and intense all the time. I do agree with you on that, Sister Felicia, but I just, this was just a serious game for them to win, and I didn't find it funny, on that loss. But Aaliyah Boston had 19 points. She was 6 for 12, 3 for 4 from the 3-point line. She was 4 for 4 from the free throw line, 7 rebounds, 2 assists, 4 turnovers, and 3 blocks. Aaliyah Boston was very aggressive last night, as she always is. She looks forward to having a matchup with Angel. In this matchup, it wasn't that Aaliyah Boston outdid Angel. The people found Aaliyah Boston more than they found Angel. You saw Raven Johnson was intentionally giving Aaliyah Boston that three. Aaliyah Boston, the ball down low. You saw the difference on how Raven Johnson was running the offense to make sure she was certain, and the people that was on the offense was making sure they fed Aaliyah Boston. I'm just saying that Angel Reese need to be fed the same way. You know what I mean? Kelsey Mitchell 8. She 8, 8, and 8. Kelsey Mitchell had 25 points, 11 for 15 early, 3 for 4 from the 3-point line. They had to do something to try to stop the beating. She had 2 assists, 1 turnover, 2 steals. Lexi Hall had 4 points. Caitlin Clark had 17 points. Had 17 points, 6 for 17. 2 for 8 from the 3-point line, 3 for 4 from the free throw line, 7 rebounds, 8 assists, 3 turnovers, and 1 block. So Caitlin had a good stat line across the board. You know what I mean? 7 rebounds and 8 assists. That's really big for you to put out for your team. And then, of course, she had 17 points. So, you know, that was a good stat line. Caitlin Clark did. She's KO may have to bring in another coach to assist the change up the offense, because what's going on now isn't working. Your thoughts, Max? I know you've been on my channel for a while. I really don't, guys. I don't like the 5 and out. I don't like that scheme to be stuck with and just have a 5 and out philosophy your whole entire game. You must switch it up, especially you have a productive big like Angel Reese, ultra productive big like Angel Reese, Aaliyah Boston, the GOAT Asia Wilson. You know, those productive type of power forwards and centers that needs to Latasha Howard. You know, you have to be able to feed those people. You have to be able to get those people the ball. And you saw Olivia Miles last night, man. Olivia Miles was making sure she eat. I think that he does need help. I do think that he needs someone not to be on his bench to be a yes person. I think he needs someone on the bench to say, hey, listen, this don't look good. You need to change it up. Yeah, I do. I told you I wasn't cool with that Tika Miller at all. I don't like it. And it stops and and Angel Reese, it pulls Angel Reese from closer to the basket. Angel Reese don't have to. A lot of people think that Angel Reese has to be up underneath the basket. Not all the time. She just needs to be in the proximity or the vicinity of the basket so that she can prepare herself. Once that ball go in the air, she could be able to shoot to the rim, or you know what I mean, to time the ball like how she does to get the rebound. You know, Angel got it already down packed on the rebounds and how she gonna rebound the ball. So, you know, she just has to. I don't like the 5 and out philosophy for the, you know what I mean, the duration of the game. Yes, he did a couple of motions. He didn't do any pick and rolls. And then it seemed like at some time, guys, I might be wrong, but it seemed like he was doing some free for all, some one-on-ones. You know what I mean? He talked about the one-on-ones, but I mean, you let them do it. You the coach. You the coach, Mesco. Atlanta was 34% from the field. They was 29% from the three-point line and 79% from the free throw line. The Indiana Fever was 48% from the field, 44% from the three-point line. That was good shooting, and 80% from the free throw line. So they was outgunned last night. They was outgunned last night, and that's what happened. I mean, that it's just the truth of the matter. You know, we all we didn't want it to happen, but that was just the truth of the matter of what happened. Caitlin Clark, a little bit more. Every time this kid is in the face of referees. This kid, I mean, she complains all the time. This young lady complains all the time. Damn. You know, I'm tired of this young lady. Leave the referees alone. Let the refs be the refs.
Indiana retains the rock. Clock. Indiana retains the rock.
I like the competitive
Clock.
Look how
Indiana ends the
look how
round.
she yelling at this woman like she a little ass girl. This referee is holding her composure. Why ain't Caitlin Clark giving a technical foul? We all know why. But why hasn't she been given a technical foul?
Clock. Indiana.
Angel will be called for less. What's up, ADP? Good morning, sweetie pie. Jay, I see you in the club. I see you, Brother Van. Thank you for the information, Brother Van. Listen, Caitlin Clark, I'm tired of this young lady tantrums. Seriously. This shit has gotten ridiculous. This has gotten ridiculous.
Clock. Indiana retains the rock.
I like the
Hans Allen has to push her away from the damn referee. And the referee don't call no time, don't blow her whistle. She was told not to blow her whistle. That's why the referee didn't blow her whistle. She was told not to blow the whistle on Caitlin. I'm telling you, I know this game and I know what's happening. You guys, it's not a conspiracy. That referee was told by the head referee, by the referee in charge, don't blow the whistle. No matter what she does, she's gonna smash out. This kid got mental problems. Oh, but you're gonna blow the whistle for Angel, though. You're gonna blow the whistle for others, though. But you swallow the whistle at this tantrum ass woman. Her and Aaliyah Boston always in the face of the referees. I can't take this shit. Her and Leah Boston complain probably more than any player in the WNBA on every single goddamn call. Every goddamn call, and especially if it don't go her way. If it don't go Caitlin Clark's way, Caitlin Clark is going to be all up in the referee's face. Okay, I'm finna get it. I'm finna do it right now, sister. She's gonna be all up in the face of the guys. Look. No one's picking on Caitlin Clark. I told y'all how I feel about Caitlin Clark. I do not hate Caitlin Clark. I like Caitlin Clark as a player. I think that Caitlin Clark possibly is one of the best players in her position. But what I'm not going to do is be up here glazing and acting like I don't see what the hell she doing. I ain't going to be acting like I don't know exactly what's going on. Sister Felicia, you just sent me something. Send me something again because I'm trying to find you on here. Yeah, I'm trying to find you on here, baby girl. Send it to me again so I can send me a message so I can pull it up. But you know, I see you. I found you. No, it says okay, graduation. No, this ain't you, Sister Felicia. No, this is you. Send me again, Sister Felicia. Send me it again. But guys, you have to understand that I'm sick and tired of this young lady doing those type of things. Seriously, I'm sick and tired of Caitlyn doing those things. Like, stop it. LeBron, I don't like it when Bron do that. I don't like it. I just don't like it. I ain't gonna go into it. I'm just telling you. I don't like when they, every single time you in the doggone, you in the doggone face of the, okay, I see it. You in the face of the doggone referees. Why? And then you want to call, but then they see you, Caitlyn, doing this type of thing.
Force her to do something that she's not very.
Look at that. Did y'all see that shit? Did y'all see that? Look at it again. You see that, chat? I can't make this up. Look at this, chat. She went into Ryan Howard. Ryan Howard just is there. She threw her arm out. Look at Caitlyn. You see where her arm is? She's trying to create space for herself. Ryan Howard is in a stand, in a seatbelt stand. She throws herself into Ryan Howard. See? She throws herself with the arm bar, then she created space with. She comes in. Ryan Howard did not move. Ryan Howard not move. Caitlin Clark now becomes an elbow. Here she go. This was a foul on Caitlin Clark, and it wasn't called. This was an offensive foul. But then she throws her head back. Look, she made the little girl that cried wolf, y'all. I mean, I'm doing this slow so you guys can see it back. Do y'all understand? This was an offensive foul. Ryan Howard was in her stand. She pushed her. And she threw her head back to get a foul call as if Ryan Howard was the one. This is really, this is comedy. This is comedy. Look, watch. Now, Angel. This is comedy. This is comedy, chat. Look at her head. Look, like she got Tourette's syndrome or something. This is comedy. Look, another arm bar. You see her? She made contact with Angel. Angel know how to not contact her. Angel is a great defensive player. What's going on, my brother John? What's going on, John Shaft, my main man? AL504, I see you in the building. Andre Edwards, I see you up in the building, my brother Andre, my namesake. Y'all, I can't make this shit up, y'all. Look, y'all. Look, what is she looking for? She looking for something in the stands or something? What is she looking for? You guys, I can't make this shit up. She initiated contact. She put her hand down. Angel was like, okay, I got you. Come on. Come on, Caitlin. Come on. Come on, Caitlin. Come on. Come on, Caitlin. Caitlin instantly, you see her head go up. Look, what's she looking at? BD, what's she looking at, BD? She trying to read the sport. She's trying to see the scoreboard in there. God damn. What the hell? my God, y'all. I can't help it. I can't help that, man. Real time. Here we go. Real time. One play. She done. Oh my God. Horrible. Horrible. Come on, guys. Horrible. That's horrible. That's not good basketball. That's horrible basketball, BD. I'm just being honest with you. Yeah, SGA do that too. It's horrible basketball. Me and you talked about that. You know that I don't care if it is SGA. I don't like it. It's horrible basketball. I don't like it. Yeah, I agree with you, AL. I agree with you.
Shooter, Salon, getting it done.
I agree with you. So let me show y'all the biasness and the biasness. Thank you, Felicia. I just sent it to myself. Show y'all the biasness of what everybody else in the audience sees and the hatred that comes up about this young lady. This is where it comes from. It stems from unjustifiable. Jason Whitlock calls it the mob, but Jason Whitlock is bought and sold his soul because he has no truth of the matter. He has no recollection of what is the truth. He has a responsibility as a journalist to say the truth and say the right things, but he don't want his job back. As
Getting it done.
here you go. Y'all see that? Y'all see that? The girl just clapped her hands. Y'all see that? Y'all see that? And she was clapping her hands on something else. But you see, WNBA, we own you. We own you, refs. We are on you. We are on you. And then, look, we are on you. Same thing. Foul call on the black girl. Jason Whitlock, shut your ass up, bro. Man, bro, shut up, man. Stop it. This is crazy work. This is crazy work. And the girl was walking away from the ref. This girl right here at the ref challenged the ref in the ref face, said, what are you talking about? She all up. She never gave up. But that's the white privilege that everybody's talking about. That Jason Whitlock has failure to tell the truth and also point it out. That's the privilege that everybody is tired of. That's the privilege. She should not have nothing more than any other player. She is not, oh, she's the WNBA. No. Hell no. Hell niggity no. Niggity no. Okay, y'all, we're going to go to the next subject. More after these messages.
Good soldier that the streets talk about. If it ain't making money, ain't nothing to.
Hey, everybody. My name is Bro Claude, and I'm here to tell you about the best whipped organic shea butter on planet Earth. It just so happens to be my brand. Bread House Butters. Sheens, shine, heal, treats, moisturize, condition your skin. Not only is this the best shea butter for you, but it heals good, smells good, and feels good. It is the best moisturizer that you can use. It clears up any scars, scrapes, stretch marks, blemishes, rashes, bruises, eczema, psoriasis, and most intensified dryness of skins. You can put this on your face, your hair, and your body, and I'm telling you, this is the best product that you can use in America because, of course, we make ours and crafted handcrafted in our own kitchen. So I'm asking for you guys to support the #1 product that you're gonna ever be able to put on your body, Bread House Butters brand. And guess what? You can go to breadhousebutters.com. I said breadhousebutters.com and put your order in now. Thank you, and I appreciate everyone who supports. This is the reason why I call this young lady Magic. Old Magic Miles is a serious product that then came out of college. She made herself, you know what I mean? She one of those, you know what I mean? Listen, you know when you go on, I'm a griller, right? And before the grill, before you go and put your chicken on the grill, or your nice fish, or whatever you put on your grill and how you have it. But the chicken breast, the chicken wings, and we have it, the turkey dogs and everything else like that. But it's a certain way that you got to put your the meat down. You got to season it. You gotta season the chicken, the poultry. Put the little, the little lemons on top of the fish. You know what I'm saying? Sit the lemons on top of the fish before you put it on the grill. See, Olivia Miles is that product. I know, BD, you wake a fence, but this is game 9-10. It's this young lady is eating, y'all. If you ain't excited to see Olivia Miles on the court, I don't know what the hell you watching. You just are so glazed appeal and got your mind on the wrong thing and not the right thing. Why y'all not talking about this young lady? Caitlin Clark fans, the black ones. You black Caitlin Clark fans. Why y'all not talking about this young lady and what she bringing to the table? You black Caitlin Clark fans. Olivia Miles passes Caitlin Clark for WNBA record. Box score stats, highlights for the links. Why? Because you know why? Y'all drunk the Kool-Aid, BD. Y'all drunk the fucking Kool-Aid. Excuse my language. You not over here talking about how Olivia Miles and you doubting her play. And she looking way better than what Caitlin Clark looked when she came into this league. And also she got her team and making every single player around her. Look at Nia Coffey. Look at Coffey. While she was destroying Nalissa Smith when she came here. And the Aaliyah Boston average went down when Caitlin Clark came to Indiana. And also Kelsey Mitchell, her stats went down when Caitlin Clark came to the Fever. Why are you not talking about that? Why are you not talking about how Olivia Miles made this team that y'all thought that was going to be in last place? This team that you guys thought you was in last place, thought that they weren't going to be able to make it happen. You thought that the Lynx whole season was going to be destroyed. But oh no, Cheryl Reese had a trick up her sleeve. Bars. Cheryl Reese said, I see what it is. I'm telling you what it is. I know what it is. And I want that off the shelf. I want that product. I want that merch. Give me that label. Give me what I need to get there when feet come back. Do you understand that this team might be going for a championship once again? I told you, BD, I know what a product is. I just said I conceded. BD, I have a problem when black folks don't acknowledge ourselves. Which you already always say that too. So do you. That's why we get along. This young lady has done a multitude of progress and has done one of the best jobs that a rookie coming into a team that she do not know. This young lady has been under the tutelage of 3 different coaches in 2 different years. She has been in 3 different systems in 2 different years. Olivia Miles has came from Neil Avery to Cheryl Reese. This is one of the best young ladies and products that has came out of college in a long time. Olivia Miles passes Caitlin Clark for the WNBA record, box score, stats, and highlights. You bet it on the wrong horse. Just admit it, Caitlin Clark fans. You didn't understand it. You didn't think that someone was going to exceed Caitlin Clark's stature, her records, the way she is, and how she plays. You didn't think. You bet it on the wrong horse on a one pony show because she shoot logo threes. How about making other teams and other players better? How about this, you coming out for Rookie of the Year and you make a team that was looked at to be the last place contender, and you make them first? That's some Magic Johnson stuff. That's some Magic Johnson intensity. So when I say what I say, her name is Magic Miles. You give her some respect and you put some respect on her name. It said, Bro Claude, many packed Olivia Miles with this picked Olivia Miles with the Skies pick. Show did. Show did, Brother John. Show did. Olivia Miles set a new WNBA record on Thursday night, hitting 8 3-pointers in the Minnesota Lynx 87-84 win over the Golden State Valkyries. This is something that Jeff Pagliosha has failure. This is why Jeff Pagliosha needs to be fired. Don't you see Chicago? Don't you see Chicago Sky? Look at your pick. Look at what's happening. The second pick in this draft has gone. Chicago Sky. This is the reason that Jeff Pagliosha needs to be ran out of town. Because he has no calculation, no accommodation for the future. He wants to win now. But if he would have just not had to win now and getting Rebecca Allens and Kia Nurses and all of these different players, God damn. Yes, having Ariel Atkins got us Rakia Jackson, but God, she didn't hurt her damn knee. She out of there for the next year. But all said and done, you didn't trade away the future with this girl. Whatever and however you did it, and you have now missed out on one of the greatest young ladies that ever come in the WNBA. And we got a long, long lifetime to see a new Chelsea great come into the building. Listen, y'all, Olivia Miles is cold-blooded.
3 games. And you just let Salon.
She was on fire, 22 points, killing them. She was on fire, chat. She was on fire, hurting them, breaking them down. Breaking them down. It says, Olivia was 2 for 18 on threes in entering today. She made 8 of 11 attempts so far tonight against the Valkyries. She was on fire. She surpasses Caitlin Clark and Crystal Robertson. That's another one. Who led the previous record with 7 3-pointers made as a rookie. Miles finished the 28 points, 7 assists, and 4 rebounds, while Courtney Williams added 17 points, 7 boards. Cecilia Zelazini led the Golden State Valkyries with 18 points. The Lynx are now 8-2 on the season, while the Valkyries drop to 6-4. Miles is taking the WNBA by storm as a rookie. She was named the league's rookie of the month in May, averaging 15.4 points, 5.1 rebounds, and 5.9 assists per contest. The Lynx were expected to start a bit more slowly this year, with Nafisha Collier still recovering from the last season's ankle injury. But Miles has been a revelation. What we've learned now is just really how mature of a player she is at a young age. Head coach Cheryl Reese told reporters on Monday her ability to manipulate defense. There was an audible gasp on our bench from our coaching staff and our supporting staff at some of the passes that she made. Her passing makes everyone else lives a lot easier. Miles was the number 2 overall pick at this year's WNBA draft, so it wasn't a huge stretch to expect that she might quickly establish herself as the Rookie of the Year frontrunner, but she's having ever bigger impact than rookies normally provide and has the Lynx looking like a real threat to win a title. Y'all want to hear it? Jason Whitlock, John the Liquidator, Pope B. Franks, Adrian Ross. We know that you grifting because this young lady should be uplifted with the magic passes. Caitlin Clark can't pass like this, girl. Caitlin Clark vision ain't like this young lady. And Caitlin Clark, when she came in, didn't make the other players better. You all are grifters. You are going on a name. You see the white people galvanized and made weaponized Caitlin Clark. But here it is, a rookie. Here it is, a rookie, a black young lady, with her goggles on her head, passing like she passing and making others better, veterans around her better. The team that was picked to be last, when Nafisha Collier is not even back on the court yet, made her team right now in 9 games the number 1 team in the WNBA. When I say racism exists in basketball and everywhere you go, here it is. This is an exploitation of the blacks that are going and hoopline about Caitlin Clark. And we know you going for money. You're only there for money. She's not better than this young lady. She's not even near better than this young lady. Right now, in Caitlin Clark's third year progress is not better than this young lady. But because you're white and you're right, you feel as such. You feel as though we're going to praise and pick up Olivia Miles. Olivia Miles is not only a product that you need to continue to watch and see and hear. Olivia Miles is that girl. She is that merchandise that you want to rebuild a team with. She is what you need to get this stuff done. She is the actual ultimate product that you would like to watch. Who don't want to see this product on the floor? Olivia Miles is not talked about it, not uplifted the way that she should with these people that just talk about that they talking about basketball. What type of basketball are you talking about? Are you talking about white people basketball, or are you talking about basketball in general? Caitlin Clark is great for a white girl, so you give her praise, or is we talking about basketball in general? And who can play the game best and how it looks? Olivia Miles. Olivia Miles on Jordan Kennedy. Stop. Hammer time. Come on now. Back. Stop. Hammer
This
time.
is beautiful. It's just
Hammer time. Stop. Hammer time. Olivia Miles goes around. Stop. Inside. Did y'all see that? Oh my God. Y'all ain't understanding what I'm talking about here. Do y'all see the whole court vision? This young lady is around. She made her own. Come on, McBucket's in the middle. Come on, man. Look, McBucket's in the middle. Stop it. Stop it. You ain't seeing, Caitlin ain't got no handle like that. Caitlin ain't got no handle like that. Y'all need to stop it. And you blacks that sit there and do that, is you serious? Are you serious? I told y'all I've been with this young lady since she been over in the Notre Dame. This is one of my babies. I told Tony to pick her up and follow her in TCU, and Tony did so. This is crazy work. Are you serious? Stop it. Stop it. This is a rookie, y'all. Watch this. She hit. Nope. Not looking. She made that happen, y'all. Look at the stretch. Look at the stretch. Stop it, y'all. I'm just saying, Olivia Miles, watch this. Watch this play. Flip pass, pick and roll. Come on, man. Stop it. Stop it. Once again, look. Made it happen. Pick and roll off of her. She got Kiki on her hip. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it, man. Y'all need to cut it out. Cut it out, man. You Clarkies, watch this. Watch this, chat. Watch. Coming around, double pick, take her again. Oh, stop it. And she not crying about the contact. Caitlin constantly in the referee's face. Constantly in the referee's face. Even after that. Y'all need to cut it out, bro. Y'all need to cut it out. I've been with Miles since Notre Dame. Since Notre Dame. When she got hurt, I still was hoping that she come back because they was talking about she couldn't make no three-point shots. Her three is just as icy. Her three-point shot is just as icy. Just as icy. It's just a shame, man. I don't like it when people do those type of things and they fandom get out of the way. So next subject, y'all, we're going to bring up the next subject. It's a hot topic. It's a hot pick. It's about what my baby girl, the GOAT, have to deal with over there on the Aces. You know, the GOAT came off of a great game, you know, having a good game. The GOAT was over there on the victory against the Las Vegas Aces, had 25 points, 15 rebounds, and 5 blocks. But the GOAT has a problem over there. The GOAT has a problem over there. Miles remind me of Allen Iverson. She is fearless. Absolutely. Thank you, John Shaft, for the super chat. Appreciate you so much. Man, y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all something. This is a hard subject for me to talk about, but I gotta talk about it. And I'm gonna show you guys, sometimes, man, it's like this lady is so cringy at sometimes. You know what I'm saying? This lady's so cringy at sometimes. Y'all, man, the Chicago GOAT, is so cringy. Also, Angel is selling her house. It's up for sale, you guys, for 1.2 million that she bought it for. It's up for sale here in Chicago. So I wanted you guys to know that information. Thanks, she wins.
Now you're seeing players take it personal, and I'll go right to Kennedy Carter and AZ Fudd. After that Aces lost to the Wings, Kennedy Carter took a shot at AZ Fudd on social media, saying that she got away with fouls or something, and then arguing with AZ fans on threads. Kennedy also alluded to still being on a leash in Vegas, which probably didn't sit well with Becky Hammon, if I know her very well. Yeah. That's tough when you go to social media.
Yeah. Honestly, I always feel like when it comes to in season and stuff, that is not my job. It's too much. Social media is too much. Too much.
I think the only thing I will say is, and I said this from the get-go, the league messed around and let Vegas get Kennedy, but Kennedy went to the right place to learn how to be a professional. You have a 4-time MVP in Asia Wilson. You have Chelsea Gray, that is a 4-time champion. You have Jackie Young. You can go down the list of the culture that they built, which I think is, there aren't any bad apples there. But if somebody is going to the left or to the right, they're going to steer the ship the right direction. You're going to get on board or you're going to get off, right? But right now, Kennedy Carter is auditioning to be a number 1 or a number 2 option someplace.
Yeah.
Right. And so that's the only thing that I will say is, if you're building your franchise around, no doubt she could play. There is zero doubt that Kennedy Carter can hoop. That is undeniable. But if you're going to take a chance on a young superstar, you want to make sure you're taking a chance on the whole person. And so she's auditioning, and now it's money. Like, this is real money.
Well, I gotta agree with her on that. I gotta agree with her, no matter if I like it or not. It's not who or what brings the truth. The truth of the matter is that Kennedy Carter, you can't guard her, has put herself in a situation that she's been silent after that little outrage and outburst that she had after playing Dallas. What's up, my big girl? Hey, baby sister. Kennedy Carter has put herself in a pickle. And hopefully she can dig herself out of it with her play. But she goes on social media and talks about how unhappy and how she's put on lock and chains, and she's complained already that she wasn't in the end of the game when she thought she was supposed to be in the end of the game to make a difference. She has to, make sure that she watches these people, because though I have her best interest at hand, because I love her, she also have to do the work. She has to do the work. And people like Candace can't put out hit pieces on her. It's in Redfin, baby. It's in Redfin. I thought that she was gonna sell it either, but they got it in Redfin. It's up for sale. It's in Redfin. Her house. Yeah, let me see if I can pull it up. Yeah, it's in Redfin. I didn't think that she was gonna sell a house either, but it's in Redfin for sale. Yeah. But Kennedy Carter, I think that let's continue. I just want to do a small little thing on Kennedy Carter to let everybody and remind you that this is a great player. She's a good player. She has had a bad rep. She has also given herself no room to have disagreements or disparities. She has made certain situations herself. She can she do better? Yeah, she can. She can do better. Will she do better? That's to be determined. And I think that Kennedy Carter is definitely someone that we love to watch. We love to see. Our hearts is out there with her. We root and cheer for her. We want her to be successful. And also, we need each and every person to go to her chat and just tell her how much ask for her, to tone it down, and that we all got her back. That's what I've done. I gave Kennedy some of my thoughts and going into her chat. And, some of these players, they like you to communicate with them. They need affirmations. They need love. They need concern. They need care. You know what I mean? What do you do when you feel like no one cares? What type of person does that make you? And how could that make you into a certain type of person or a player? You got what I'm saying? So me personally, individually, I would say, y'all, prayers out to Kennedy. Hopefully she can be able to hold on to her spot and go to a great team that really, really needs her play. Yeah, because Chicago definitely need it, but I'm not going to be petty. I'm not going to be petty. All I'm saying is that, I just think that Kennedy Carter should get some help that she needs to have on the Aces, and I believe that Becky Hammond is playing the long goal with her, and I just think that she will be definitely someone that need to know that I love her. People in this chat love her. We all concerned about her, and we give her all of the praise that she's supposed to have. So, y'all, I'm just saying, what a great guard. What a great two guard. I think she's one of the best in the country. What a great player. So, chat, we gonna get up out of here, man. It's Friday. I appreciate it, man. Like, share, and subscribe to this channel. Turn on the notifications every time I drop a hot banger. And guess what, y'all? Let me know what y'all think about the show today, and actually what I can do better on the show, because of course this show is for you. And I also, man, I thank y'all for tuning in on this Friday at 10 o'clock and coming here and helping your boy do and talk and discuss about things. But it's now the afternoon. We done talked ourselves into, and guess what, man? Hey, please like, please share, and subscribe to the channel. Share it to the people that have not been shared it or don't know about your brother. I'm up almost 60,000. That's right, 60,000 people in the last 28 days have gotten shares from you guys. You guys been doing a phenomenal job. Get these subscriptions up, man. We got less than 100 and 150 to go for subscribers. So, man, let's get these subscribers in. Let's get them knowing about this channel. Let's get them involved and get in tune and get in with it. You know, get up with it. And I just appreciate you guys supporting me and helping me be who I am, man. It does not happen without y'all. And yes, I love and appreciate it. Thank you for what you've done. Thank you for what you do. And thank you for what you will do. But as always, I leave as I came with another bang. All I appreciate it. Shout out to everybody that came here and gave me some love today. I appreciate y'all, man. But we gonna go, you know what I'm saying, out with, let me see what I want. Let me see what I want to do. You know, I got a lot of stuff. And we gonna go on out with
love will be right here. Fresh off the plane and I'm smiling, cause I'm about to see the shorty I'm styling. Been away for a while, plus the flight was long. It feels good to be home. I ain't gon' front up and thinking of you, and how them hips look good in baby blue. The sight of you make me hit the ceiling, make me wanna show you how a thug be feeling. I can't lie, shorty, make my heart race. I'm feeling for them lips every time I see her face. So when I'm gone, it ain't nothing to feel. I be across the globe, girl, but I be right here. Right here. Go ahead. I ain't going nowhere. I ain't going nowhere. Cause your love is all I need. Do you remember the first time that I met you, girl? I was destined to be a part of your world. The way we met was meant to be, and how them brown eyes was into me. Ginger Man was a player then, but now we are item. I done turned my card in. I ain't ashamed of what my boy thinks. I wanna tie a name up in some black ink and be a good man to you. House car, kid, dog, and a cat too. Whenever I'm gone, I'm still here with you. Just listen to the words Tracy said. Go ahead. Right here. I ain't going nowhere. Cause your love is all I need.